Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm really glad to be telling you about this book by K.L. Slater called The Narrator. Now, Kim Slater is an author that is, every single book of hers is an instant yes, and this one was no different. As soon as I saw her name, when the request came in, it was an instant yes, I want to read it. I really liked this one because just look at the title, The Narrator. Well, what is she the narrator of? Audiobooks. What do I love? Audiobooks. I think this very well may be the very first book I have ever read where a character was an audiobook narrator. I love that. Now, who is our audiobook narrator? Well, we have our character, I want to say her name, but I do have to cheat because her name is drawing me a blank. I mean, I want to tell you about the author, but the author's name is Philippa Roberts, I believe. And the narrator, her name is Eve. Okay. Now, Eve did a really good job narrating a long-running series by this author named Philippa Roberts. I think 8, 9, even 10 books in the series, Eve was the narrator. Made a lot of money. But her life has changed. Now she's a single mother to a little girl named Scarlett. And she, in fact, is living with her mother. And she's no longer narrating. Not only that, this book is kind of a mystery. I'm going to straighten up my phone. This book is kind of a mystery. Not kind of. It is a mystery. Why? Because Philippa Roberts, the author whom Eve narrated all of those books for, has disappeared. Not just from the public eye, but altogether. Yes, she's gone missing, presumed dead. However, you have two stories. So you have Eve, who gets an opportunity, which I'll tell you about in a moment. But then you have another story. What is the other story? A woman wakes up in the dark, alone, in her own filth. Is this Philippa Roberts alive? It's like almost a year later when we read of this other character, this other part of the story. Let's go back to Eve. Eve gets a call. We found a missing manuscript written by Philippa Roberts, and we want you to narrate it. Wow, what an opportunity. A missing manuscript found, I think, up in an attic, and now Eve gets an opportunity to work. But there's another story going on in Eve's life. She's split up from, I don't know if he was her husband or her boyfriend or whatever, and he's with another woman. She's pregnant, and their custody of little Scarlett comes into play when Eve takes on this job as a narrator. The job as a narrator will take her away for, I think, the summer months. I'm pretty sure it's the summer months. She's going to be gone. But it's okay because her mother can look after her little girl and she can visit every weekend. Okay. So there's some drama there regarding her ex. But the real drama is this other story that's being told. And it's being told in segments. First, we know there's a woman that wakes up alone in the dark for who knows how long. Then we find out that she's being kept captive for a particular reason. We discover what that reason is, and we start to see how brutal her captor is. Then over here, we have Eve, who gets the manuscript. And I'm going to tell you this part. Eve gets the manuscript, and she has it on her laptop, right? And she's reading it, and it doesn't read in the voice that the author had been writing all of those other books. But then she gets a phone call. Oh my goodness, we sent you the wrong document. Delete that document, and what you'll be narrating is this. So Eve rereads the correct version, and it's making a little bit more sense, and she's about to undertake this voice actor job that she's so good at. But then there's that mystery about Philippa Roberts. Where is she? Why was there a missing manuscript? And will this indeed be the last book in the series that Eve is narrating because, Philippa Roberts is gone? That's about all I can tell you. There's so many other aspects of the story, because remember I said it takes layer after layer. There's so much I could tell you, but I don't want to tell you because why? I would like you to read it for yourself. Yes. K.L. Slater has done it again. Now, like I like to do sometimes, especially with Bookature books, is I like to tell you some of the previous books I have read by an author that I really love. So let's do it. Blink, The Marriage, The Apartment, The Silent Ones, Safe With Me, Single, Little Whispers. No, that's something else. Little Whispers, we'll leave off at that one. Any more? The Girlfriend, The Girl She Wanted, The Evidence, The Secret. What does this tell you? K.L. Slater is a great writer. Great writer. And I encourage you to read this book. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.